build those integrations around, and let those things happen in an auto mode now on from there on. So from those side of automation perspectives as well, it's something which has been added recently, and those are the set of some challenges which we face daily in and out, and Boomi has tried to incorporate all of those. Uh, and again, just to mention a few, so it's something which I found very interesting, and which is why I have added over here. If you look at any big organization, which is or any product-based organization, or any manufacturing organization, something which is huge. So if you look the organization's picture, they'll have every department at hand, where HR is working in some capabilities. There are different ERP tools which you use, different CRMs where you use daily in and out, which probably your field folks are using, or different business people are using. Certain tools you use for the procurement sides, which there are thousands of things which you are acquiring or procuring daily in and out for your, again, information flowing into ERPs and CRM, and fields, representatives and all. So you're using those procurement tools daily in and out. Thousand things you're doing around, marketing your organization, marketing all the services you're providing, and then again, 100 things around the billing, and tools you're using around for support or ticketing management. It could be ServiceNow, it could be Jira, or any other ticketing management tool. And under different layers, you might be having different databases, different applications built, all those on top of all those layers, for different set of your departments. Like there must be some applications for field people, some applications for finance folks, and something like that. So under a similar, under a single organization's umbrella, you see how vast different systems we have in place. What are different variety of end systems you are looking at or targeting to connect, and these are the evolving challenges, in the today's landscape, when every organization is trying to match up with the evolve or outburst of AI, with the outburst or with the demands of different technical migrations, with everything becoming so smart that you cannot just sit back on your old set of engagements. The time is to evolve from those engagements and try to evolve out your integrations in a way that everything is in the hand of customers, because everything is app based now. Customer have uh, different systems in their hand, different devices in their hand to interact with the information. So that's the need. You have to evolve so much that you're able to incorporate all the vast information you have within your landscape, vast different end systems you have within your landscape. So, having seen all of that, uh, it's 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 the requirement that whatever iPaaS platform you choose, it should be something which is able to take care of all the integration challenges, which you have in hand today. So, having said that, and being a cloud-based platform, Boomi is definitely something which is serving all those needs in the market today. With different features or different product suits, I would say it is offering as part of their capabilities, and which is why they're able to take care of all those emerging set of systems, diverse systems, and diverse set of information flowing across uh, from an organization in and out in current landscapes. So if you see on the right hand side over this diagram, these are the different features or different capabilities Boomi is offering right now. On the data side, we have master data hub where uh, we're able to do different things around structured and unstructured data, uh, which we'll dive across in our curriculum as part of it. Then we have the integration space where, and it is the most, I think, widely used aspect of Boomi, where you are building your integrations for different needs based on different integration patterns you're doing. So they could be your point-to-point integrations, where you're just connecting, one endpoint to another endpoint. Or there may be other needs where you're building some, event-driven integrations where some event is happening in one end system which is triggering your integration, or you're maybe building some real-time integrations, which is like you're calling some integrations directly on the fly, and different other integrations, batch integrations, integrations which is built on, publish and subscription models. So these all things which we will dive across as we go along, but integration capability is something which provides you vast majority of features to build those integrations, and with the ease of development features and the capabilities we have. And then again, a lot of things around data catalog and preparations you can do, again, one of the good feature, or maybe which you can incorporate with other stuff as well, with our other features as well. Then we have flow, which is a pretty great side of it, where you're doing some of the organizations are building some applications around those, and publishing those for different purposes. Then we have API management, where this is one common platform or the feature you have given by Boomi, where you can publish your APIs, you can design your APIs, you can add all the governance factors around it. You can add all the control you need to have on your API, and this is one space where you can achieve all of that. And then we have, D2B and EDI management capabilities. And this is again something which is pretty widely used in the market today for different giant organizations I know of. Because again, the ease of development, because again, the ease of, capability to use different design aspects or different design patterns to serve different design needs. Again, something which we will dive across more in detail. But yeah, out of the challenges, again, if we talk about why Boom from an organization's perspective, there are a lot of factors which are taken into consideration. So these are some of the basic ones which are the most talked about whenever such a question arises, or whenever such a question happens to be flowing across stakeholders, between stakeholders to talk about more. So the first most good part is no code configurations. You're not coding like to the core of it, and it is more around plug and play activities you're doing. So with some configurable activities, with some templates setting up and all that, you're able to achieve more and more out of your integrations. So because of that, your the onboarding time or development time has decreased for repetitive set of integrations or repetitive set of onboarding, and which is why the organizations are benefiting out of it, and even for the development or for the developers as well. Then deployment options is something very good and something unique within the same set of integration space. You're able to deploy your integration into different spaces. Like you can deploy within on-premise executable space. You can deploy on the cloud executable space. And if any org is having like its own cloud maintained and all that, so you're able to deploy on those particular spaces as well. So depending on your requirement, depending on the project requirements, it's absolutely flexible to uh, deploy your integrations around those spaces and manage from there itself. Uh, and because it provides all the feature sets at the single platform, it has become so centralized that within the same space you're able to develop, you're able to deploy, and you're able to all the admin aspects as well, and you're able to deep dive into your process reporting aspects as well, where you're able to see your executions, logs, and everything in, day out. That's around those, and then yeah. I've been talking much around all of this, but towards the end, we'll have some questions around as well, if anything comes to your mind. So I'll try to run across quickly. So yeah, if you go through over this slide, it again talks about on the same things which I was just speaking, that it has simplified the integrations because like some of the legacy spaces, you're not coding to the core of it. Uh, you're not coding to establish your connections. You're not coding to achieve your mappings. You're not coding to build your validations or business rules and all those aspects. All these capabilities are something which you're able to achieve with some configurations, and which is why this is around the low code and no code approach. uh, you are able to achieve more and more out of just simple configurations and evolve from there on. Easy to integrate applications in the cloud, on-premise, or hybrid set of engagements. And likewise, because you're easy to integrate those, it has become easy to deploy them as well in all these three set of spaces mentioned here. It's a unified platform. You get all of the features again in the same platform state. You get your development capabilities, deployment capabilities, and monitoring capabilities in the single space. With the inception of more around the configurations and less around the coding, uh, productivity has increased from the development perspective. Something which used to take good number of hours earlier to code, to package, to deploy, and then to test. It has become easy to plug and play, to build your profiles, to establish your mappings, to bring in business rules and all those things around. So the time to send your output or code or integration in the market, or kind of to production or to go live, has reduced, which is why it is like quicker time to get things live. And with that says that your productivity has increased, with all those approaches and capabilities what Boomi has been able to serve around. Um, Walking across, we have spoken about this already, effective data management, because one thing, when data is in the transaction, you're able to manage it, transform it more efficiently, or when a data is into different end systems, you're able to establish all those connectivities and and transform into those anticipated third-party file systems, which has made the data aspects pretty easy. We have discussed spoken about the security things already. We are able to add up security at different layers and take the max out of it. uh, Analytics is again revolving around the monitoring side of it, because you have those aspects pretty handy, available and pretty easily to access through. That has become easy. And from the Boomi side also, they have also given different dashboards on top of it to dive in maybe daily or whatever is your need to get those analysis around your processes, your executions, your data flowing, and different features of it. And because your development time has reduced, it has become so productive, so user friendly, and even to scale on the even to scale up things on the performance side, it has become so configurable easy, which is why scalability aspects of any integration or any landscape has become quite easy and user friendly now, with parallel processing options, doable just with the ease of certain configurations. It has become easy to incorporate or adapt your current existing integrations to a high influx of information from some uh, medium or easy scale of influx of information earlier. And then when you're out of the development aspects from the infra side of it, if it as well, uh, it has become easy for admins or infra folks to add to those capabilities, be it whatever things you're adding, maybe memories, RAMs, or certain other capabilities, that it has become so easy to do that the availability time has increased, or the downtime has reduced. So with the inception of molecules as post the atom, uh, again the availability time has increased so much that even if Boomi itself is pushing certain updates, molecule setups are so smart that there's a header node which we set up in the molecule space. So molecule is basically a cluster of atoms, and atom is one single executable space. So molecule space is so smart that one of the node takes a lead, and it basically revolves around to take those time out to you know adapt to those updates being pushed from Boomi or certain externally. But basically it does not gives you that time downtime. If there are four nodes, three will be up, one will be performing those particular activities within its landscape or within its system. So which is why it has become so good to scale up, because of the features friendliness and because of the high availability of the system and the Boomi.